Okay, we're joined now by our Busch Light Pole Award winner, and that is William Byron, who will start P1 for tomorrow's Xfinity 500. So if you have a question for William, please raise your hand. I will get your mic. Who wants to start us off? We'll go right here, back to back.
William Byron, there you go. Jermaine Farrell, WFXR, Roanoke. I got to ask you, I guess the feeling is, I mean, this is kind of in that step to get an opportunity to race a fix. Just how big is it to be where you are on the track and get that pole?
Yeah, like I said in my other stuff, I mean, it's nice, but it doesn't count for anything yet. So, yeah, it's good. You know, we've prepared well coming here, and feel pretty good about my race car. You know, I think there's a few guys out there that are really good as well. So, yeah, I mean, it's going good so far.
Go here to Zach, and then Jordan.
Zach Sternio, NASCAR.com. Starting up front, does that change anything for you at this point? Is there any more relief at this point heading into tomorrow, knowing that you're starting as far forward as you are?
You know, it's funny. I said to myself before I came here, I was like, man, qualifying doesn't matter as much as it normally does for us because we don't really need the stage points. So maybe that was the key. But, yeah, I mean, honestly, for me, I was like, if I qualify 20th, right, like as long as I keep my nose clean and have a good enough car to drive through the field, I should be okay. So, I mean, yeah, when we first saw Next Gen come around, it was like, oh, man, if you qualified out of the top 10, it was like doomsday. So I think that's changed a little bit with this tire and the fall off. But you always want track position, and being on the pole is nice, and gives us a good pit stall. That's probably the biggest key out of it, and you know, gives us a chance to control the race for a little bit.
Jordan
Bianchi, the athletic tire has been a top popular conversation this weekend. Now that you've had some laps on the track, what are you seeing with the tire wear and the fall off and everything?
Yeah, I'm seeing a track that doesn't lay a lot of rubber yet. You know, which kind of gives me shades of Bristol, but I don't think this tire is like that. You know, I don't think it's going to do like Bristol did, but I do think it's going to hurt the tires if it doesn't lay a lot of rubber. So just got to see where the temperature goes tomorrow and how, I call it white, the track stays, and you know, we'll see. But I think, yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to get hot enough during the day where it's going to do the traditional Martinsville things and still have some rubber streaks, but towards the end of the race you could see kind of like what qualifying was, where it's just, you know, it might be hard on the tires and the pace might be fast. Mm-hmm.
Go up to here to Jeff.
This is pretty tough to answer. You haven't raced on it yet, but like, I know we're going to get a lot of questions from people in terms of like the Bristol comparisons because the track looked so white, and
yeah,
like, so how do we explain to people what you guys are dealing with? Like, because when we talk to you guys after Bristol, we get some of like it's a tire management race, but then also it's just like a tire destruction race where there's really nothing you can do. It's more like the setup.
Yeah.
So with this tire, is there stuff that you think you can do to preserve it for a longer run, like driver wise, or is it just baked into what the car is already going to do?
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of both, but I don't think this is as extreme as Bristol. And I think Bristol, to me, is a bit ridiculous because you can't really manage. You're just shredding the tire off the car. So this is more of a management aspect, and I don't think it's going to do like what it did at Bristol, where you just have to pit all the time. But I think you're just going to suffer, you know, in terms of lap time and positions. But I don't know. I mean, I think the fact that the race starts at 2 o'clock makes a big difference. So we're going to bake heat into the racetrack, and if everything continues going, it's going to be, you know, towards the end of qualifying there, or beginning of qualifying is when the race is going to end. So I just see it as a management race, and the guys who have a good setup and have a good feel for the place, they're going to manage their tires.
So somebody could get out to like decent lead, but use their tires up and fall back.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. I mean, that could always happen. I just don't think you're going to be punished for having a good car, you know, and running hard. So, I don't know. I think it's just you got to do a good job inside the car, and you got to tell the team the right feedback to make sure you're managing whatever tire is falling off. But I don't think it'll be extreme like Bristol.
Anything else for William? All right. Well, congrats again, and
Cool.
good luck tomorrow.
Thank you, guys.